Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. We've all heard the stories about those AI influencers raking in thousands of dollars a month just by posting pretty pictures on Instagram, and today we're diving into the reality behind the hype.
Oh yeah, are these AI influencers really printing money?
Exactly. To get to the bottom of this, we'll be following YouTuber Wholesale Ted, who actually tried this AI influencer thing himself.
Oh wow, so he like walked the walk.
Yeah, and he documented the entire process for us, which is awesome. So we'll be learning about the tools he used, the techniques, and the question on everyone's mind. Can you really make money as an AI influencer?
I'm ready to find out.
Okay, so Ted starts by following a YouTube tutorial on how to create an AI influencer. The tutorial uses something called Stable Diffusion XL.
Ah, Stable Diffusion, that's a big one in the AI world. It's an AI model that's used to generate images from text, and it's one of the technologies that's making these hyper-realistic AI images possible.
Right, so TED uses Stable Diffusion XL to power an open source AI image generator called Fucus. Now, I'm not a programmer, and neither is TED, but he was able to install and use this software pretty easily.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and that just shows you how accessible this technology is becoming.
Absolutely, you don't need to be a tech genius to create some pretty amazing digital personas these days.
Now, Fucus has one kind of downside, which is that it's free, which is amazing.
Right. Hard to complain about free.
But it takes about 10 minutes to generate a single image.
Oh, wow. So it's a bit of a slow burn compared to those paid platforms that can spit out an image in like 30 seconds.
Exactly. But Ted's a resourceful guy, and he found a workaround.
Oh, I'm intrigued. What'd he do?
So he discovered that he could use one generated image as a reference to generate more images.
That's pretty smart. Saves a lot of time.
Right. So Ted decided to create a red-haired AI model named Alexis Ray.
Alexis Ray. That's a good name.
He thought it would be a unique niche in the AI influencer world.
Makes sense. Finding a niche is super important to stand out in a crowded space. Even for an AI, you got to be unique.
Exactly. So Ted uses Fucus to generate a portrait of Alexis and then a bunch of other photos.
I bet that took some time.
It did, lots of time and effort, and honestly, there were some bumps along the way.
What kind of bumps are we talking about?
He even had to deal with some unusable images.
Yeah.
He talked about one image where Fucus generated this horrifying hand for Alexis.
A horrifying hand.
Yeah, I guess even AI has its off days.
I wonder if those imperfections actually make AI influencers more relatable.
It's an interesting thought. So Ted eventually gets enough usable content to launch Alexis's Instagram page, and right away he gains a few followers.
Nice. Off to a good start.
Yeah. Then he creates a reel using a montage of photos of Alexis in different sundresses.
That sounds pretty stylish. Where do you get the music and the video editing skills?
He used a bunch of free tools. Fucus has a built-in upscaler, and he used Canva for the video editing and image enhancements.
So with the right tools, anyone can create professional-looking content, even without a big budget. That's pretty amazing.
Totally. But here's the catch. After 3 weeks of posting, Alexis only gained 35 followers.
Oh, wow. That's not a lot.
And no sponsors came knocking.
Ouch. I guess becoming an AI influencer isn't quite as easy as it sounds.
Yeah. So much for that get-rich-quick scheme. The main interest came from other AI influencers who wanted to swap promotions.
It's like a whole ecosystem of AI influencers supporting each other, but not necessarily reaching real people or brands.
Right. And then things took an interesting turn.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Ted reveals what a lot of AI influencers are actually using to make money.
Really? And what is that?
Adult content.
Ah, I see. Well, that makes sense in a way. It's a market where I guess people might be less concerned about whether the model is real or AI generated.
Exactly. Ted even mentions how Fucus accidentally generated some, let's say, not safe for work content for him.
Whoopsie. That highlights an important point about this technology. It's incredibly powerful and versatile, which means it can be used for all sorts of things, both good and bad.
Absolutely. So now that we've seen how AI influencers are actually generating revenue, let's take a closer look at the ethical implications of all of this after a quick break.
Sounds good. I'm definitely intrigued to learn more.
So we're back, and we've been talking about this wild world of AI influencers and how some of them are generating revenue with adult content using AI image generators like Focus.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting use case, but it also raises a lot of ethical questions.
It really does, especially when you think about how realistic this AI-generated content is getting. I mean, if AI can create hyper-realistic depictions of anyone doing anything, How will we know what's real and what's fake online? It's like we're already struggling to figure that out with deepfakes and misinformation as it is.
It's true the lines are becoming increasingly blurred, so we have to
Mhm.
be extra careful about the information we're consuming. It's more important than ever to think critically.
So what can we do?
Well, we might have to start looking more closely at the source of the content. Where did it come from? Is there any way to verify its authenticity? Maybe we'll need to rely more heavily on things like provenance, transparency, and independent verification.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point where there's some kind of digital signature or watermark that certifies content as being created by a human?
That's a really interesting question. It'll be fascinating to see how technology evolves to address these new challenges. We might also see platforms adapting their content moderation policies to keep up with this rapidly changing landscape.
For sure. I also wonder about the implications for marketing and branding. Could we see brands creating their own AI influencers who perfectly embody their target audience?
Absolutely. Imagine a future where brands create AI influencers that are tailored to individual consumers, providing hyper-personalized recommendations based on someone's unique preferences and purchasing history.
Wow, that could be incredibly effective, but it also sounds a bit creepy. What about data privacy and security? If brands have that level of insight into our lives, it raises some concerns.
Oh, definitely. Those are concerns we need to consider carefully as this technology continues to develop.
So, what does all of this mean for the average person? How can we navigate this increasingly complex digital world?
I think awareness is key. The more we understand about AI, its capabilities, and its potential applications, the better equipped we'll be to distinguish fact from fiction and make informed decisions about the content we consume and the technologies we choose to embrace.
And of course, a healthy dose of skepticism doesn't hurt either.
Absolutely. Don't just take everything you see or hear online at face value. Question your assumptions, verify information, and think about the motivations behind the content you're consuming.
That's really good advice. So, even though Wholesale Ted didn't become a millionaire from his AI influencer experiment, it's obvious that this technology has the potential to change the way we interact with the digital world. It's not just about creating cool images or even generating revenue, it's about thinking deeply about authenticity, ethics, and the very nature of truth online.
It's a rapidly evolving field, and as AI continues to advance, it will be crucial to stay informed, critically engage with these technologies, and be active participants in shaping their future. We need to think about how we want to use these tools and what kind of online world we want to create.
That's such an important point. This technology is incredibly powerful, and it's up to us to use it wisely and thoughtfully. It's a brave new world out there, and it's up to all of us to navigate it carefully. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI influencers. We hope you found it insightful and thought-provoking. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep. We're back, and before the break, we were in the thick of it, really starting to see the potential impact of AI on so many different aspects of our lives online, like trusting information, marketing, and even data privacy.
Yeah, and these issues aren't just limited to the influencer world. I think the easy access to these powerful AI tools that can create such realistic content really raises some big questions about authenticity and truth in the digital age.
It's a bit mind-blowing when you think about it. It seems like this is all happening so fast. So, where do we go from here? What steps can we take to navigate this new landscape and make sure we're not constantly being misled or manipulated?
I think staying informed is crucial. The more we learn about AI, how it works, and what it can do, the better equipped we'll be to tell the difference between fact and fiction, and make smart decisions about the information we take in and the technologies we decide to use.
It sounds like critical thinking is becoming even more important than ever.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to question what you see online. Do a little digging, see if you can find different perspectives on the same information. We have to be active participants in shaping the future of AI, not just passively consuming whatever content is being thrown at us.
You're so right. It's amazing to think that Wholesale Ted's experiment, which started with a simple YouTube tutorial, has brought us to these huge questions about the future of the internet and how we interact with it.
It really shows just how quickly this technology is evolving and how vital it is that we have these conversations now.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive today, what's the one thing you really hope our listeners take away from all of this?
I hope they understand both the immense potential and the potential risks that come with AI. This technology is truly powerful, and it's our responsibility to use it ethically. So stay curious, stay informed, and engage actively in shaping the future of AI.
Well said. It's a brave new world out there, and it's up to us to navigate it with thought and care. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of AI influencers. We hope you found it insightful and thought-provoking. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.